to like someone else, to evolve ourselves, to evolve who we are.
That's positive progression. That's seeing a goal and trying your best, because it's the process, right? It's falling in love with the process. But if the process didn't have a goal, then why would it even proceed?
Yeah, it wouldn't exist.
Yeah, so it's yin and yang. As above, so below. The process has to have a destination. So it's like jumping from lily pad, from one goal to the next, evolving in the progression of now.
You also know there's a polarization of that. There are like people out there who like do not want to continue on their dreams, or like don't want really anyone to. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Mm-hmm. So like to life, there's as above, so below.
Alright, do you know what nihilism is?
As above, so below. That's the truth. I can tell you.
Alright, because you can look at life in a million different directions, and nihilism is basically saying that nothing fucking matters.
Well, like fuck everything.
Fuck everything.
I don't like that.
I don't.
Yeah,
That is insanity.
Imagine living your life like that, dude.
No, I want to look at things and be like, please influence me. I need help in some ways. Not that I like, I don't know how to say it. It's like a blending of needing and wanting. It's like it's something that, a passion, a fire. You get what I'm saying? Like,
You're here for a reason.
that's what I'm saying. Or why even do it?
Right.
Just for pleasure? Because love isn't easy.
Suffer.
Love isn't easy at all. Sorry, man. But like, that's what we're doing. Sometimes love is a smack in the face. It's a bad text message.
Did you write about that?
That's what it comes back to, is like when you burn a fire, you burn wood, what do you produce? You produce coal and like charcoal and like carbon, and what is it, like nitrogen? I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
I would like to know. Like ash and lye, blah blah blah.
And
heat and fucking carbon monoxide or whatever. I don't fucking know, dude. I would love to. I need to.
Survival gases
Yeah.
for people in the cold places.
Well, for the environment to continue to grow trees, probably, and to fuel other things, to fuel other cycles like rain or anything. I have no fucking idea. But like, that's what I think my mission is to dig my fucking feet in the dirt of what being a human and living on Earth is at this moment. Like, to fucking really dig deep into what it is.
I don't think you even have to know what your purpose is right now. But just
I don't think we'll ever truly know it.
Dude, sometimes-
it's the pursuit of that purpose.
Sometimes I feel like it is honestly like scripted in some ways.
It's like always seeking
how much do
balance.
we really control our
Yeah.
lives?
Do you believe in determinism or free will?
I feel like those are the yin and the yang.
What is determinism?
Determinism.
means that all that. Well, determinism means that you have a destined path.
You're pre-programmed, basically.
But
By DNA
I mean,
or something.
I kind of agree with it, but I think that it's just past events that have shaped the way that future events are going to
But
come.
that could be determined.
They're not determined necessarily. The influence it has on your mind is, but you still are able to make the decision.
Okay,
What
do
if,
you
like,
know?
there's some deep part of us that's like truly controlling us? Like,
Yeah. Do you know
controlling everything.
Do you know what
Because
the creation of God is?
What?
It's like I'm pretty sure, and it's a lot of beliefs, is you ask the question, you seek, you point, and then you come back and rationalize. You build. And from that first question comes the next, and comes back. And there's a connection now, and it's exponential. So they say God is a unit of just exponential growing passion or just progression, patterns, whatever you want to humanly connotate it as. Because how
understand what
much
you're saying.
of God,
Like existence, basically.
yeah,
Just like progression of everything happening in unison. And like,
Because, dude, sometimes, like, there'll be parts of my life, and, like, things will just line up too perfectly.
like this
Just like-
conversation.
It's just like, it's not a fucking coincidence. I don't know. It's hard to think of any examples. But,
yeah, I feel you.
goddamn.
You know whatever happens.
Some people
Like
you
you say,
just
like, you just realize it.
some people you never think you meet again, and then you just
Yeah.
connect with them at a
Like the
random place
number-
and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just that's an example of the unit that you're speaking of, because that's what it is. It's we're pointing, we're rationalizing, and then we're assuming what that is. We put a word to it. We put a feeling to it. We put a memory to it. That's what wisdom is. So it's like you are building yourself by how you continue to see and rationalize what is in your environment.
That's true. Dude, the number 48 follows me around everywhere I go.
42.
I got tattooed on my
I mean,
ear.
it's gonna happen anyways. Like, just
Yeah.
think about it.
Dude, that's
That's
true.
one-
numbers that are
Yeah, it's
two
1 in
digits.
99. It's like, but how much of
I'm
that?
bound to see 48 eventually. I understand that. But, like,
How much
You
is
just
that?
see it
That
with
I-
others.
I've had, like,
Well,
way
I
too
mean, you're
many
blind to the
incidents
fact that you're
every
seeing other
single day.
numbers all the time. Because
I think
you have
Dude,
Yeah.
I try to pay attention to all numbers, but at the same time, that's very difficult.
Because I mean, if my numbers were focused on 0, 0, or 11, there's 11 right there. I found one. I found.
Yeah, but I think he's just talking about like random aspects.
That's
of
Okay,
shit.
so-
I know.
So
That's
what
true,
is
but
that?
it
Why do
seems-
we do
it seems
that?
like
That's such
they-
a human thing.
It seems like
Yeah.
it finds
That's a
Conditioning.
man-made. It's a man-made.
Because
Conditioning.
numbers are man-made.
Man-made.
It's conditioning to
Like-
to notice something.
Like 2 + 2 = 4.
It's just a conditioning,
concept.
dude.
Well, the
It's
thing is,
conditioning.
it's
What
like
is
a-
for?
what's
Yeah,
what
exactly
a
what it's for.
what a concept
It's
is an assumption and label and reference point that we are choosing to express that as. So it's like that is that reference point that we now have. It's like a dictionary, and we're adding each point to the dictionary, and then we can assume it all at the same fucking time, and it helps us make decisions so we can plan for the fateful future. That's like just the entire progression of things, and if we don't do it together, then there is no future.
The mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 of us have a different perception of every word.
Yep, and we'll leave this
We will never know
room
each
with a
other's
different
realities.
message.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you only know your own.
And so that's what we're
But-
doing. We're like relating. We're like drawing like relation
I'm-
to something. We're like kind of getting close, but we're not ever fully.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna be honest.
hitting
I
it.
love you, John, but I don't want to know everything you fucking know. And I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and like fucking, I don't.
You
But
love
at the same
Josiah.
time, I
Not
want.
Josiah.
I want to see myself, Josiah. You know you're loved,
Yeah,
man.
okay.
We do. Me and Josiah are tight, man. I know we don't chill and talk much, but me and Josiah go back. We used to sit
Need you to be
at the
updated.
fucking outside and make fun of everybody
Yeah, I remember that shit.
back in the day.
6th grade, dude.
We were losers. It was
so,
awesome.
So close-minded.
What?
I mean, I don't know if I was
Dude, I was
close-minded.
really close-minded.
I wasn't close-minded. I was just like,
Young.
I was just young.
That's
Yeah,
true.
young.
Innocent.
Yeah, young.
And inexperienced.
Unknowing, ignorant.
Inexperienced.
Dude, I used to.
Inexperienced.
I planted a bunch of seeds in your brain.
Imagine.
I
that,
know I
dude.
did.
Yeah, you
when
did.
we were sitting in that
In
fucking.
Anderson's class.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, you
Imagine
changed
Because
me.
I was going crazy. And I was
Imagine that,
believing in
yeah.
way too much shit. And I wasn't even really believing it, but I was
You
just like
changed-
presenting information.
No, that
to
was
you.
good shit.
And like, dude,
You changed. You taught me 10 times, like 100 times more than Anderson did. Like,
Dude.
you tell me about real shit, important
we're
shit.
talking about the fucking
And doesn't
Federal
that just
Reserve,
go to
Woodrow
show
Wilson,
how much-
shit.
How much your life matters, because everything you do
hilarious.
impacts everyone around you.
Exactly.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, because
I think-
you
But it-
saying that every day impacted how he lives now.
Yeah,
But if
I wouldn't
you
be
were-
who I am now without
Nor would
you
I.
talking to me in 10th grade
Yeah,
in Anderson's
nor would
class.
I.
Yeah, but that's the completely evolved feeling of all of us. Like
But
that
if we
personal
weren't here,
evolution.
life would still be going on at the same time.
Like,
So
I
we're
could've-
arguing now.
I could have died if you had told me that shit.
Yeah,
Like, what if it didn't impact me a certain way and I would have like
So
got
something
hit by a
else I
bus?
would've-
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of webs. Like everyone's moving, everything is connected. Like literally, people's webs are like going in and out. Like, and that controls the events and everything that happens in your life.
I like, you know what the expression I like
What's that?
is the ocean. It's like an ocean.
Just flowing.
It's just flowing, potential,
filtering,
constant movement
There's
cycles.
always action.
And all the energy from one wave.
And there's life
Transfers to
inside of
another
it
wave.
at
Yeah.
the same time.
It's
And
life.
life keeps moving while they're in this big flow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's back to the question of life, just in general. Life is
Everything.
just existence.
Yeah.
Like existence is an
Because of
old word, dog. Like that has to be that whole concept of just fucking
Just
Like-
being here.
like,
Yeah.
dude. Imagine teaching a kid what existence is. Like very
That's
young.
true. Imagine having a class about existence instead of social studies.
Be
Probably
perfect.
a lot
You
more
know what I'm
helpful.
saying?
It'd be so much more beneficial. I feel like maybe we're
What if that
all
was a
on it.
core
Like maybe
class?
we're all wrong, or maybe it's actually a good
Schools are
thing. You know,
just
like
teaching like
Who invented the
curriculum.
telephone?
who invented math, science, social studies, chemistry, like all this.
History is all about teaching
Dude, which
who's
is
right
all
and wrong.
important at the
Who's
same
right and
time,
wrong.
but like,
like
That's
Or
just-
who was
yeah.
right
big,
in their eyes? And who had the money to
big.
publish
I feel like
that
they're
book.
gonna make teaching way more personal. They're gonna like
Personalized learn
I hope
Okay,
so.
Well, I'm
That's
looking for
what
a
the
mentor.
14
They're
That's
gonna-
all I need is one mentor.
Aaron, that's what the 14 grade
that's what I'm all
challenge is.
about.
One.
dog.
Personalized learning.
One. I don't
What
need
is it?
college. I don't need
I don't
anything.
know
I
that
need
shit.
one.
What are
mentor.
those?
I need.
Oh,
I just need something I can digest that
Yeah.
helps me process.
Something that I can completely absorb, like to the fullest, and just like fucking win.
That's a good
Like,
one.
win with a mentor. I would win with a mentor.
Well, mentor to a degree. You don't need it.
No, I don't need it. I want it.
You desire it.
Yeah.
That's a pursuit. You see,
yeah, I pursue a
mine.
mentor as well.
You know where I'm pursuing a mentor? It's because it's a physical destination at the same time. It's a relation to your environment. It's
Dude,
Arizona.
One day I want to be someone else's mentor.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like I'm people's mentors already. You're my mentor. Like,
Yeah.
I'm listening to you. You're
Yeah.
mentoring me.
You're my
And
teacher.
At
Yeah.
the same time,
But
we're both
I'm
teaching
your
each other.
teacher.
You said like we're conditioned to believe that
Dude,
teaching is in the classroom. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
We're
It's
teaching
not-
right now. You're
yeah.
teaching me
Yeah,
like
you
by
don't
talking
have-
about that stuff.
It's
Like,
not all about like judging
That's-
what everyone says, because who knows if each one's like wrong or
Yeah.
right.
We're all
Like, who knows that the-
and absorbing it in our own head.
like the calculus I was doing on this test. Who knows? Like, if I was to get 100 on this test, who knows that it's actually not all wrong? Like who's
The
who's
system
that
that
person
was
to
It's
created.
say?
just that
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's it's literally one concept.
Yeah.
One thing. Out of like an infinite amount of things.
Right.
It's one.
Looking through a
That's
keyboard.
true.
One.
Yeah.
So close.
you-
to my head.
Dude, our
That's
brain
what
can't even
that's what curriculum is,
conceptualize
dude.
a
It's a
million.
certain collection
You can
of ideas.
conceptualize 10.
It's
in your
not
brain, or
closed-minded.
even 100.
Just because it's
You
a
cannot
paradigm doesn't mean it's
conceptualize
like
a million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of math out there that
Can't
we
even
can't
conceptualize.
we can't even like get in touch with.
The wave of assumption and speculation is like, okay, point, bam. You made a reference point. You said this is what it is. That helps you progress. So the closed-minded thing is inevitable. Like, you're closed-minded when you're looking at me saying I'm Blaze. In reality, with that thinking, you know what I'm saying? You could say I'm anything and everything, blah, blah, blah. And some of that's true. But at the same time, it's like, you need to call me Blaze so we can just fucking exist, because that's what I'm going to identify as.
That's what's gonna get me like what I want.
What you want, but
Yeah.
also, like, what I want
Yeah.
at the same time. Because I am identifying as Blaze. If I didn't want you to call me Blaze, I could change that.
Call him Jesus.
You call me Jesus. Call me the J-E-Zeus. Call me anything, I don't care, but I know what I am. That's what it is. If you have something the thing that's different about humans is in nature, you don't really see them. I mean, they say it in their own way probably, but you don't really see them say, I am a pig. You call me Pickett. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. I'm saying I'm fucking Blaze. Call me Blaze. If you don't call me Blaze, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't call
We're
me.
defining everything.
Yeah, we're like
constantly
co-defining. Like coexistence. Communication.
And like if a living, breathing dog was in here, they wouldn't understand a word we're talking about.
But you
We
can
wouldn't
train a
understand
dog
them.
to know its name.
Yeah.
So that's the same
And a
concept.
How
dog,
low
knows,
being conditioned?
a dog knows you. It doesn't know you by a name or anything.
It knows you by your
Oh,
Knows
energy.
your scent.
By your energy.
Same thing that you know
They'll tell
everything
you-
else.
tell you and hear
Because
your
we don't
voice.
always touch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't always. It's never always like, I'm Blaze. You could always ask the question if you chose to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the dog is making the decision to continue. See, my thing is there's hierarchies, and that can take you very deep. Whatever way you want to look at hierarchies, just the whole concept, the whole archetype, hierarchies in its own, just like you could define the whole universe within a hierarchical.
That's
Fucking
true.
Everything
pattern.
is a hierarchy.
Yeah.
I think the core of humanity, or at least in everything, is curiosity.
Yeah.
We're always seeking.
Wonder. Like, those are words to describe whatever you're trying to
Isn't wonder such a
conceptualize.
funny word? I was thinking about that noise and like
Wonder.
and how we connotate it to